starting your own company is not the only way that you can become wealthy. This is the main reason that these businesses are failing because we're talking business today. So I think it's only fair that I have on my pink suit. Hey glam girls and guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Iniyade. I hope you stay and we need to talk. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but don't quit that job and do not drop out of that class. There is a wave of entrepreneurship and I'm actually really happy to see it. I'm not making this video to put anyone down, okay? But I also believe there are some misconceptions about entrepreneurship that's leading a lot of people to dedicate their time into the wrong thing. I'm probably gonna sound like a hater throughout this whole video, but I warn people. I've noticed a lot of people feeling like they need to drop out of college or quit their corporate job or stop working towards this other thing because they believe that they can just start a business and their whole life is going to change and it's gonna be something that's very easy and marshmallows, muffins, and puppies. But in fact, that is not the reality. And I'm here to tell you today why you shouldn't start that business and you should actually dedicate your time into something that is going to be way more lucrative to you. So did you guys know that most startups fail within the first 2 years? Like that's the average failure rate for a lot of startups. 90% of business startups fail. And the main reason for this is because a lot of people are starting businesses with no business education. I'm not saying that you have to go and get a degree, even though that might actually be really good. But a lot of people are starting businesses with no market research, no connections, no funding, and this is basically the reason for the business demise. But typically, a startup does not last more than 2 years. I don't make the rules, I just read the facts, okay? We have this culture that's convincing everyone to stop working that job and just start a business. Like, just start a business. Like, it's so easy. Just start your business. Just go register your business and just start selling whatever you want to sell and you'll become a millionaire. Because it's very possible and there's a lot of people that can do it and have done it. But for people that are actually really good at following orders, there are people that will come to your company and triple your company's income. And to be honest, I feel like it's really hard also for people who they truly know they don't have this entrepreneurial spirit, right? But because of social media showing all these people that have their own businesses and do their own things, right? It kind of makes someone feel like, maybe I should start my own thing or maybe I should start selling jewelry. When in reality, you have so much more skill in this other topic, or it's ridiculous, right? You open your Instagram and you see somebody has become a billionaire from starting their own company and now you believe that you should do the same thing. I would like to think of myself as an entrepreneur, but I'm also in school and I see upsides and downsides of both things. Life is gonna be hard regardless, right? You just gotta choose which hard you want it to be. And if you know that you are not truly at heart an entrepreneur, that's literally okay. I don't know who tried to make it seem like working a corporate job is a bad thing or it's lame, because honestly, for people who work in corporate, they make more money on average, right, than your regular entrepreneur because you have a guaranteed steady income. When you're an entrepreneur, your income is based on your performance. And of course, when you work for someone, it's the same thing. But no, literally, like you will not eat or pay your bills if your business is not doing well. Like you don't need to have an e-commerce website or a firm of your own to become wealthy. Actually, I made this video to highlight the fact that a lot of people are making bank, like big bucks, from working a corporate job or buying a part of a company, right? Not starting their own thing, because that's so much pressure and so much hard work that you are going to have to deal with. I don't recommend it. If you want to be rich, right, quicker, don't start your own business. Just buy somebody else's business or buy a part of a company. And I'm all for ambition, but I truly believe that some people are better off working under somebody. And let me give you guys an example. Okay, this is simply just an analogy, just going off of the top of my head. Let's say we have someone who's really, really good at performing nose surgeries. And this doctor that's really good at performing nose surgeries decides, I'm so good at this, I want to open up my own nose hospital. Opens up his own nose hospital, but because he's so focused on the fact that he can't keep up with his business or he has no business education, right? Bad customer service, and now he's making no money. Okay, this man is broke. Even though he's the best nose surgeon in the world, he's not making any money. So we have that guy. Or we have this guy that is amazing at doing no surgeries, right? And he decides, let me take my talent and go to an already functioning hospital, an already running business, and let me go into this business and help them make more money, which is most likely going to come back to me in return. Before I continue with my point, I just wanted to say there is an actual word for the type of person I'm talking about. It's called an intrapreneur, not an entrepreneur, but an intrapreneur instead. And this is basically a system that allows an employee to act like an entrepreneur within a company or an organization. So you have people like your content creators, your technicians, any job that allows you to work under a platform or an entity, but you still can control how much money you make. There's no cap. That was on the tip of my tongue. I couldn't say it in this video, but if you guys didn't know, that is what an intrapreneur is. Okay, now back to the video. Who would you rather be? Would you rather be the guy with a lot of talent that's making no money, or the guy with a lot of talent that's making money and helping others make money? I hope that analogy is not confusing, but I'm basically just trying to say that you might be better off working under somebody and you might actually make more money because you have presented your value to that business and you show them how much money you can make them. It's inevitable for you to not get any of it in return. If you decide you want to be an entrepreneur, it's going to be hard. If you decide you want to work in a corporate job, you're still going to have to work. You're still going to have to work to climb up the ladder, and you might even be the vice president of that company someday. But if you waste your time trying to do all these startups when you're actually really good at completing tasks and showing other people how to complete these tasks, it's like you're wasting your potential. I don't think you should feel bad if you are good at following orders. Actually, that's a gift, right? Because most entrepreneurs are actually people who don't like to turn in their homework or don't like to be told what to do or decide, I'm gonna do my own thing. I don't wanna listen to anybody. This is why you might come across businesses that just have horrible customer service. Anytime I see a business with horrible customer service, I always tell myself I give them about a year. Because a lot of people, like I said before, are starting these companies with no real understanding of how to run a business and why businesses do so well. Why do you think Amazon is doing so good? Package doesn't come in the mail. They're not even gonna argue with you. They're just gonna give it to you. A lot of these companies that have amazing customer service have been running for a long time because they understood all the values that it takes to actually start and run your own company. It's a lot of work and not everybody wants to do that. And I also just want to debunk the belief that entrepreneurship is the easy way out. It's very stressful because sometimes your business can do well and sometimes it can't. And I can attest to this because I have started up a lot of damn things, okay? And they have literally all failed within less than a year. This is the main reason that these businesses are failing: bad partnerships, lack of funding, and just no business understanding at all. I started jewelry business, I've started a clothing business, I've started all these businesses. There's so many things I tried to do, but they literally all failed. This is actually funny. And I can actually sit up here and like admit it, and because I want to like get this point across, that because I didn't know what I was doing at the end of the day. I was just trying to run for it and not actually like educate myself. And so whether you want to become an entrepreneur or climb the corporate ladder, they're both gonna take work. But if you want to save yourself the time, do what you're good at, do what you know how to do. That's when the wealth is going to come. When you do what you're good at, it's impossible to not make money, okay? If you know how to walk in a room and multiply what's already going on, there are companies out here that actually really need you and they're going to pay you. Starting your own company is not the only way that you can become wealthy. I've met people that are seriously wealthy, no business to be found. They're working a corporate job. They're vice president, they're a consultant, they're doing something, right? So yeah, I hope I didn't offend anybody in this video. Leave a comment if you have tried to start a business and it failed, or if you started a business and it's doing really well. Actually, I would be very happy to see that. I hope you found this video helpful in some way. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. And if you want to see my face and hear my tips a little bit more, don't forget to subscribe so you can see more of my videos. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, glam girls and guys.